Check out my brand new book, Micro Living, available through Amazon.com, and my transforming A-frame cabin plans are down below in the description. We also have a hands-on tiny house building and design workshop coming up in North Carolina with our guest hosts, Chris Shaptic, Chris Strathy, aka The Capable Carpenter, in his mobile woodworking studio, and Andrew Odom from Tiny House, North Carolina. Check it out in the description below or relaxshacks.com.
Hey, what's up, Deke? RelaxShacks.com at the 3rd Annual Florida Tiny House Festival put on by Johnny Kernahan, Finn Davies, Shorty Robbins, and such. We're kind of like in DIY row here. We're here with Colby and Marie. And your house is pretty awesome in its funkiness.
Yeah.
The polished houses I like the funky ones more.
Yeah, this is a DIY build I've been working on for a little over 2 years now. I've been living in it for about a year and a half. As you can see, it's a very nautical themed build.
Yeah.
I've been in the marine industry for 25 plus years. I've been living tiny now for about 10 years, mostly on boats. So this is kind of a tribute to the last 25 years of being in the nautical, my nautical background.
Okay.
Where we're standing now is my bedroom / living room. Up above me is my bed. I use a sailboat winch, sailboat pulleys, and a couple bicycle lifts to crank my bed up to the ceiling.
That's so
This
cool.
allows me a double use of my space as a bedroom and a nice wide open living room during the day.
Okay.
This allowed me to keep my trailer much smaller. I don't need to go so big. I don't need a heavy duty truck to pull this with. It weighs just under about 6,000 pounds, and it's 128 square feet. It's 16 foot long and it's 8 foot wide. Here in the center, I got a small little galley. I don't really cook. If I do, it's outdoor on a grill or I use a hot plate. This also allowed me to make a much larger bathroom that I have in the back. It features a 34-inch corner shower, a regular RV toilet. I didn't want anything with any maintenance. Keep it as simple as possible. Just go straight down into a holding tank or RV hookup if I'm at a RV location. And then eventually there'll be a small little corner sink in the side there. And in the far back, I have a nice cedar closet for all my hanging clothes plus my AC unit. And I also have an additional shower in the back for my
outside?
dog. Yeah, outside as well.
Very smart.
Since I am a diver, I want to get the salt and sand off me. I don't want to track that inside. Plus, if I get to bathe my dog, I don't want all that hair and stuff inside my bathroom too. So I do that all.
The dog
out
always
there.
shakes and gets hair everywhere.
Oh yeah.
I have
yeah.
a dog as well, so
Yeah, so you know. But yeah, this is actually my 4th tiny house I built for myself.
Really?
The other ones were all trailers just like this, some much larger, as big as a 5th wheel, some very, very small, still had everything in here, the extremely small one. But I will be working on number 5. I bought a 40-foot school bus. It's a Bluebird Ford. It's got the 12-valve turbo diesel inside of it, so I want to try to go to the other side of things and be able to trailer stuff with me. With this, I'm only allowed to bring my truck and the trailer with me, so I got motorcycles and toys and stuff with all my man stuff. So yeah, I want to be able to bring that along with me when I'm traveling. Plus now I got the extra space. I also work for a marine salvage yard, so that's allowed me to keep the cost very low on my trailer. Being at the salvage yard, I was able to use a lot of the stuff from the boats that I cut out into my build and incorporate that to have the nautical theme and continue with that. The trailer is actually a boat trailer too that I salvaged out, so I try to use as much as I can to help keep the cost down on that.
I gotta ask, any problems with the longer tongue in a boat trailer in terms of torque and pulling it?
Nope, it's actually better because I can turn it, get better angles with it, with the extended tongue on it.
Without pinching?
Yeah, without pinching and jackknifing. The only other backside about that, it adds a lot of excess weight to it because it is much longer and it's unusable space other than the front section like here that holds my my water tank and my stuff. Nice.
So
that is a good part about using a boat trailer. But also another key feature about that is that I also built this in such a way that if I ever bought a piece of property and where code does not allow a tiny house on wheels, I can actually unbolt the entire structure from my trailer, pick it up with a crane, and then set it down on a foundation.
Oh, I like that.
I only need about 6 to 8 inches of clearance underneath to so that all my plumbing and electrical and wiring stuff can clear, and then I can meet code reasonings to permanently put down my tiny house.
Very smart. That hasn't been done much either, too.
No.
A lot of people ask about that. Can you build a tiny house that unbolts from the trailer? And you can.
Yes.
It's been done a few times, but not many, so that's cool to hear.
And actually, this one, I did build it on a secondary trailer. It was a lightweight pontoon trailer.
Yeah.
And then once I got the 4 walls and the ceiling and everything done, and I found this one on Craigslist. I actually bought this for $500 with the boat on top of it.
Oh, yeah.
So I was able to use parts from that boat, salvage it out, and then rebuild this trailer and then move it over. So
I like your style.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking
Try to
around.
keep it as cheap as possible, and especially
Yeah, on the decor side, like I said, you got release the Kraken. You
Yeah.
got the awesome table out there,
Yeah.
the squid. But I like all the nautical paintings.
Yeah.
All the
These are
nautical
real
maps as well.
nautical maps.
The depth charts.
Maps are excellent wall coverings.
Yeah.
These ones here are water resistant. You can get maps that are waterproof.
Waterproof,
You
yeah.
can even get maps that have a coating over them that you can use them as dry erase boards.
Oh, that's kind of neat.
But the second purpose, since mostly everything I put in here has to have at least 2 purposes to be in my tiny house, is that if I ever had to get into the wall and say this light switch shorted out and I had to replace the wiring, I can cut this out, replace the wiring, put the panel back, and throw a different map on top
Well, I
of
was
it,
saying,
and now
too,
it's covered.
if you ever screw any of these up and get stains, you can just layer another one.
Yep,
It's like
layer
this
another one.
endless collage
Yeah.
of
Pretty
depth
much.
charts.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you can do that with anything. You can use it with posters. You can
Yeah,
do it with
true.
stickers. So
It's a load-bearing poster.
Yeah.
I think it was in the
Pretty
Simpsons.
much. Yeah.
Cool, man. No, I'm loving this, and I just want to point out you got quite a bit of storage in 128 square feet.
Yeah.
You got your
I
galley
got
style
37
kitchen.
square feet here.
That's
I
right.
got
Yeah,
full.
literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's super cheap. This entire wall cost me less than $200 to build, and I did it in one night.
Oh, you built it. I was wondering if it was like an IKEA
No,
thing
it is an IKEA thing.
Oh, okay.
Target.
Target,
You get 'em.
yeah.
Each kit is
Same
$15 to $40. Yeah. And the little cubby things inside are $3 to $5.
Cool, looks
And
great,
you can
man.
color code them. You can put little things on them.
Yeah,
you
you're
know?
very organized.
Yeah.
Clothes.
Yeah, and I also sorted them in
Treasures.
such a way.
Ooh.
Yeah, treasures.
What's in the treasures box?
And I got a treasure box down there. That's actually.
Oh, yeah, that's
This is
cool.
kind of cool. I bought this for $5 at a flea market.
Really?
It's just a standard container,
Yeah.
but I adapted it so that it is my dog's container. So inside here, I got her food,
Oh, that's
and I added
cool.
these little shelves in here, so it's she can eat right out of that. And if I want to hide it and tuck it away, I close it, lock it up, and it blends in with everything
What's
else.
neat about this is thematic decor that fits in with your style, but it's
Exactly.
also useful. It's hiding all the stuff
Yep,
you don't want to
true
look
level.
at. So that's good.
Just kind of like this.
Yeah.
This table here is a teak nautical table.
Now Dustin's breaking stuff.
I got this out of a yacht that I purchased back in 2 years ago. But the cool thing about this is that it's a solid wood. It's a coffee table in this mode. It flips open, so now I got a nice big card table. I can do my work. It gives me plenty of room. My buddies can hang around. We can play cards. But the really cool feature about it is underneath here, there's a little lever. So if I want to do like a dinner table, it
No way.
lifts up like this, and now it's full table height, and I can have 4 people around it.
That
It's
is
got
awesome.
an air piston in it. Yeah.
Yeah, I could hear like a little bit of the hiss, the
And
hydraulic.
then there's extra little slide outs to give it more
Stability.
more stability, and I can sit 4 people and have an actual like dinner table.
You got this
yeah.
as salvage or where?
Yeah, it came with a. I bought a 38-foot Chris Craft Catalina houseboat. It was actually about 700 square feet. It had 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms,
Jeez, yeah.
a living room, an upper deck, a sun deck, and then a stern deck as
Yeah.
well. And this was in it. Yeah.
This is a beautiful, and it's teak. This
and
is
it's
this
full
is an
teak.
expensive
yeah.
item if you want to buy that. Yeah.
I seen these for as much as $1,200.
Oh, I believe it,
Yeah.
man. That's cool.
And it stores away perfectly, so the table leg is just high enough. I don't need to clear anything on.
Yeah.
All these legs can be removed, so if I wanted the bed to be shorter, I can put a shorter leg. If I want it longer, I can put a longer leg. So it's everything has double purpose or double use.
Can you just show us real quick the winch how it works, even a little bit, or is this like?
Yeah, no, I can do it. Give me.
No, you don't have to bring it all the way down. I just want to.
Just give me a second. It's coming off there. I got one on a chair on each corner.
Yeah. Oh, it's just a clip.
Yep.
There we go.
So basically, the winch here, you know, it's a regular sailboat winch. It, you can haul up to 500 pounds with one of these, or even more, depending on the size of the winch. So when I want to let it down, I just let the rope slip around from the bottom. I gotta hold this end up, and then it comes down just like that, all the way to the ground. And then when I want to crank it back up, I gotta put at least 6 wraps on there, so that gives the rope just enough friction to lift it up, and then it will hold itself up there, so I don't need to hold on to it. And basically, it just drops right inside this little bucket, so I'm not tripping over it, nobody's getting tangled, and I just crank it up like this, and then she just holds the other side.
So it goes up
Yep,
evenly.
so it goes up evenly, up until the chains are within reach.
That's low budget genius.
Yep.
That's what I call it.
And
they just clip these in for safety.
Yep. I use 550 paracord because it doesn't stretch.
Gotcha.
And then take the slack off, tie it off here in case anything does happen.
Yep. Yeah.
In case anything does happen, and
which is adjacent to the lighthouse nightlight.
Exactly.
You're very thorough with the nautical theme.
Yeah, I use rope for all my trimming, very easy. Yeah. I just put it up, no cutting or anything.
Lightweight, cheap too.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Hey, thanks, man. This is
no
awesome.
problem.
If people want to find out anything online or go anywhere.
Yeah, I'm on Facebook. You can look for Tiny House Cruising Caravan. Eventually, I'll be starting my school bus build. I haven't finalized what the name of it is, but I'm thinking of going with the Gamers Express. It's going to be all video game themed, since I am a little bit of a gamer.
Yeah, okay,
you
cool.
See with the big computer here.
Yeah, I was looking at it, I'm like, he ain't fooling around.
Yeah.
Cool, thank you guys so much for
No
your time.
problem.
Yeah, all right, I look forward to seeing what you have in store down the road, too.
Definitely.
All right, again, relaxshacks.com. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, and we will see you later.